Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to All Suck At Starcraft. Today I'm bringing you the final video that we did before we move on to StarCraft 2. And this could well be the last one we ever play, who knows. But over here on the left, that would be me. And up at the top, Mr. Mark Kitchen. So again, he managed to spawn in the same place 3 times in a row on this map. Quite impressive. Slightly longer game than the last one, which is always good. But yes, this is probably the last one we're going to do for a while. All the replays are now done and over with. You're going to see move on to StarCraft 2. You're going to see, which is obviously different in a lot of ways, but a game that I'm way more comfortable playing. So is fruity and so on. So look forward to that. But let's concentrate on this game. Speed it up as usual. The same opening, going straight for that early barracks. Still getting it slightly before Mr. Mark. Excuse me. And you'll see Mr. Mark quite behind on that. Like mine's almost done. But, I said, longer game. I know that obviously I'm not spawned in the same place. But I do check where he is because, you know, oh no, he's off. Off I go to see if I can find him. That's what the SCV goes to do. Mark now finishing up his barracks, going for getting the double supply depot. Sending a marine off to go and have a look. Scouting up here. Thinking, oh well, you never know, he might be there a 3rd time. Which, don't check there to start with, because I swapped places, so surely he must have. Did I see anything then? No. Oops. Yeah, my SCV getting killed off there. Running into his base. Sending my marine back. I know where he is now. Just bring him back. I don't need... Oh, and then sent him out again. I realise I don't need to just send him in to die. Mark building a decent amount of marines. He's got a good sized army. Straight away, you know, getting that double barracks down. Mark already got his Terran Academy, which is fairly quick. Got his gas geyser down there. Refinery, sorry. I'm slapping down my academy, an extra supply depot. Now got my double barracks. Just putting all my dudes together. Now the nice thing about spawning over here is his line is completely open. So the first thing I do is like, oh, I'll go fight his SCVs. Just go kill his SCVs off. Because that seems like it. There we go. 1 dead. 2 dead. Maybe 3? Yeah. No, kill off a couple of SCVs, lose marines, knock him down to 2, I think. There we go. So I actually killed off a good chunk of his army. Now going for the double barracks. You can see I'm building a 3rd barracks, I believe. No, I'm at the top this time. So Mark building an engineering bay as well. It's just finished up. But I like this. I like the fact that he's pretty much going for the double barrack. To be fair to him, he's getting the academy. Sort of going the barracks, academy, barracks, engineering bay kind of route, whereas I prefer to go for the double barracks earlier, and then go for this. Both getting the same upgrade. Mark's slightly ahead of me. Now whacking down in the engineering bay, knowing that I don't want to repeat of last time. I don't want to be that far behind on the upgrades, but I also realise I need to get a factory, and you're going to see fairly shortly a factory getting plonked down, possibly after the engineering bay is done. I'm not sure. During which time Mark just pumping out, not getting the upgrade there. Pretty much his +1 range is going to be done. Come on, you go! Oh, go there! Go for the upgrade. Has he got this yet? No. Yes. Just started it. And there goes the factory, I believe. There we go. Slow down because another attack's coming. Let's have a look. Have I got a fairly big army here? Yes, I have. So. Mark's army in a fairly good position to respond. He's not too far this way. Doesn't know if I'm going to attack the same way every time. Same thing again. I know that his supply line's there, so I'm just going to go and deal with that. Get rid of this. Have a missile turret. You serve literally no purpose. This is a good fight for me because Mark's running into my marines. These guys are a little out of place. So I start... Oh, actually, has he got the +1 range? Wow, that fight went kind of bad for me. To start with, it went fairly well, but then I think some of them were shooting the SCVs. I should have focus fired myself there, and some of them are out of place. But also knocked out a good chunk of his army again, so I was quite happy. But at this point, I've got a factory underway. I know I need tanks. Building a 3rd barracks. Mark getting the +1 on that as well. Mine are almost done. I don't know what's going on with this. 3rd barracks. Going to be getting tanks fairly shortly and just pumping stuff out. Mark now going to... Let's see if I am in the same place as I was last time. That's a lot of effort to run around, but I could do it. Realising I am not there. Rebuild that missile turret. Now we're searching C, still whacking out 2 of those. Now getting stim as well, getting a tank. So I've got a fairly decent thing here, just waiting for that to finish up. His stuff just sat there. I do believe he expands here in a minute, which I didn't realise to start with, but I was just... my tank having a few issues. Killing that thing. I don't know why, because I'm a monster, but killing that. Now just finishing up with that, getting a few more marines and things. Right, let's just slow this down. Tank now into base. He's getting a factory, he's just a lot further behind. I was a lot quicker on my factory on that one. I knew I needed it. I knew it was going to be a lot of help. Just running in, and I've obviously got stim now as well, so big help. Comes the backup. There he is. Hasn't built the expansion over there just yet. Oh, they got the SCVs. Ouch. And yeah, it's just wailing away on his buildings. Just gonna bring my marines back so the tank can deal with those then. Bringing up another tank, some more marines. Still haven't expanded. I'm pretty sure it expands there. See, these guys just getting popped off slowly. The horror of killing all those SCVs. What Mark probably should have done was bring these guys back. I think that would have been a bit of a difference. But he's doing the smart thing by leaving these guys next to the barracks. But there goes his factory. Here they come. Oh. Just gonna walk my dudes in there. Start working away on this. Seize the other tank up. I expand down here. Oh, he's building an expansion there, which is a weird place to build one, but okay. I think he realises he needs to while I wreck his base. Mark then either me or Mark scanning, trying to figure out where I am, which is quite funny actually that you think I would be there. And just slowly murdering through stuff using stim. Probably not the smartest thing to do because I don't have medics, but I'm like, oh, I'm fairly ahead now. He's lost his base. Here's his barracks. I don't think he's going to be able to deal with this. And then the tanks will move over here, hopefully. More army coming up. This is almost complete. See, I was expecting him to quit out about this point, but deciding that he would rather try and hide a base and hope that I didn't find it. I should get up a bit earlier in the morning to pull the wool over my eyes. I've seen that trick one too many times. But yeah, just going for his base. I think the only thing Mark really had to do here was just have that set of marines over where it's expand, because I had no idea that was there. I wouldn't have found it. These guys should have been back in base. We should have potentially just had a lot more marines focused on a bit of a bigger army, especially just to get in and deal with the tanks. Because 2 tanks do a hell of a lot of damage, and if you don't have enough really to deal with it, it can be quite frustrating. So I kill all this stuff off, realise that he's not game over, he's still in it. But I did send something there and got killed, which I think was a tank. Oh yeah, I seized up a tank there and it's got killed. But, you know, I've got all that stuff coming. I've decided to build a vulture for some reason. I keep accidentally building vultures. They are good units, but I always accidentally build them instead of tanks or Goliaths. Here we come. Just outside the base, dead. And that was it. That was game over here. Nothing to defend with. We had a few SCVs. And that was it! We had a good laugh. It was was fun to actually spawn somewhere different in that map. Unfortunately for Mark, he still spawned in the same place. But that's it for now for StarCraft. I hope you've enjoyed this second season of videos. We may do some more in the future if we feel like it. More than likely it's going to be StarCraft 2 from now on, but we shall see. But thank you very much for watching. As always, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want more of this content, please hit subscribe. Helps us out hugely. But until next video, I'll see you then.